Patrick Osman getting a decent start and trying to cut Topar off. Topar's just managed to hold on, getting to get the inside. So heading through then turn 3. Patrick Osman is just managing to fend off G2 Topar, hanging on to that lead, on board with the House of Sander Bay. He's already lost the position to G2 Isaac. Great start then for Isaac Price in the Force India, but he's going for an outbreak move already into turn 6. I wondered if he was going to have a go at Formula Dani as well.
Bono Huis already made up a position up into P7 onto the back of Enzo now. Patrick Holtzman continues to lead though from G2 Topa, and actually looks like he's extending that lead ever so slightly through the double right-hander of 12 and 13, which is really just one single right-hander.
And look at the pressure that Sander Bear is placing in that house on the Mercedes ahead. So Formula Dani can't just concentrate ahead. And already Patrick Holtzman has gotten out of DRS range to G2 Topa. Goodness me, Holtzman is really into his groove in the Sauber. He looks set to try and run off with this, but still some distance to go. 14 laps and anything can happen, as we certainly proved yesterday.
Ooh, we've got some battling going ahead. Isaac and Enzo are going side by side. Enzo sending one up the inside on the Force India. It looks like it's just about going to work out with him, for him. But if Isaac can keep the inside line for that final corner, he might be able to get that position back. Lap 3 now as the DRS becomes active, but the detection line was back there before they started lap 3, so no DRS for these guys just yet. Bono Huis in the Renault is having a look at this, and I'm sure he's going to be trying to find out what he can do with this. Isaac tries one around the outside on Enzo, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out. Enzo just about holds on to that position. Isaac down into P6, and now with Bono Huis onto the back of him.
That was an incredible move by G2 Isaac there, trying to string it on the outside, but he's lost the momentum. Bono Huis on the soft shot Renault, my goodness me, getting a real statement of intent there on G2 Isaac. Now we're going to have to see how well Isaac Price defends, and the Renault, the pure pace of the Renault off that last turn. Wow, that was a big old defense there by the Force India. Is he going to try and string on the outside of turn 14? He's gone very deep. Can he do it? No, he went a little bit too deep on the brakes. And still, Isaac Price hangs on to 6th position.
You can see just how close he is to the back of that Renault as they start lap 4 on this start-finish straight, heading down towards turn 1. There's less than half of a car length between the two of them, and there he goes up the inside. He's really trying to sneak up the inside of Bono Huis. It hasn't quite worked out for him. Bono's going to try and go around the outside of the Force India of G2 Isaac. It really hasn't worked out for him there either. That allows Carroll to go alongside with G2 Isaac on the run down towards the turn 6 hairpin. He'll have to go the long way around the outside here on board now with Huis as we go up the inside. Oh, and he's actually having a look at Isaac. A good exit could see him challenge into turn 7, but no, it hasn't quite worked out for him. He will hold on to that position ahead of Grant Carroll just about, but no, here comes Carroll up the inside at turn 7. That is an incredible move on an extremely experienced sim racing driver.
Heading down the long straight already, you can see the Force India moving to the middle, getting ready for a defensive move. Now he commits to the inside line. DRS over on the Williams. The G2 Isaac has gone back to the racing line, and the Williams has flown through a bit of impact. But right now, look at this. McLaren, Mercedes, Haas, and Ferrari all in this shot. Enzo's just away, just slightly too far away to start mounting an offensive. G2 Isaac, he's going to try an outside maneuver into turn 14. Jan Failure in the Red Bull. He's now going to try and defend the inside for turn 16. Still side by side as they're heading up to the final turn. All that very close, and Isaac had to get out of that. He couldn't get the line he needed.
And it looks like Isaac has actually managed to get by Failure, so Failure now down into P10.
But everybody can see the next guy in sequence. They've all got their eyes on the prize. So there's not a massive field spread top to bottom, as previously mentioned.
Failure actually closing in on Isaac, more to the point of what's happening on the screen right now. The Red Bull trying to sneak one up the inside into turn 2. Oh, light contact between the Red Bull and Force India, but G2 Isaac keeps it pointed in the right direction.
Look at this, though. This is second, third, and fourth. Topar, Formula Dani, and Enzo all in very, very short succession.
If Topa can break away from Danny, then of course he can relax a little bit as well too. So Topa is maybe half rooting for Enzo and half not rooting for Enzo, but it's interesting how this this plays out. You know, it's all about driver skill up to a point, but when you're so evenly matched with your competitors, it is side by side for the Haas and the Renault as Bono Huiz makes the move on Lebert around the outside of the turn 14 hairpin. Graham Carroll is definitely going to look to emulate that overtake as quickly as he can, though, if he wants to keep up with Bono Huiz.
And Karen, exactly as you say, he's looking to strike as well. The Haas staying very tight to the inside. The Williams trying to do the outside maneuver on turn 6, still side by side. Who's going to win out before they get to turn 7? It's the Williams of Graham Carroll. Lovely move by the Williams. Bono Huiz is now trying to chase after Enzo. I think it's going to be a little bit much to try and close down 3.7 seconds in 2 laps.
As we start the final lap of this Chinese Grand Prix, it's the PC side of the F1 Esports 2018 qualifying races. And Patrick Holtzman currently with a 4.3-second lead over G2 Topa, with just a half-second lead over Formula Danny, and Enzo waiting in the wings. What can they make happen on this final lap? Bono Huiz and Graham Carroll in 5th and 6th, very quick right now on fresher super softs compared to the rest of the field after those guys stopped on laps 7 and 8 respectively. On board with Enzo now, who again is in that pound seat just outside the podium positions. If he wants a chance to make it into the pro draft here, Chris, he needs to make an overtake.
Through onto the back straight, then Enzo hasn't had as good a drive as Formula Danny. He will know that he has got the ability to defend. DRS open on Formula Danny and Enzo. Still, the Veloci driver feels the need to go towards that inside line. He defends it. The Ferrari trying to make a move. He's made a little bit of a tap on turn 14. Couldn't quite get it done. Well defended by the Mercedes. And Patrick Holtzman, there he is, has taken the win. Look in the background, though. G2 Topa, he's happy with that. He takes 2. Formula Danny by 0.2 of a second.